Imagine a single digital coin, a string of code, now worth billions. Not just in some abstract market, but real, tangible wealth. Wealth that some people built entire empires upon. Think about your own digital life. Your bank account balance, your private messages, even your identity online. These are the modern equivalents of your deepest treasures, locked away, we believe, in an unbreakable digital vault. But what truly protects this immense digital fortune? What guards every single transaction, every byte of your most personal data? It's a mysterious, silent sentinel, a cryptographic enigma known as. At its core, SHA-256 is like a digital fingerprinting machine. You feed it anything, a document, a photo, a secret message, even an entire movie, and it spits out a unique, fixed-length code. An irreversible, unchangeable signature. Change just one pixel in that photo, one letter in that message, and the entire fingerprint transforms beyond recognition. The odds of two different inputs creating the exact same SHA-256 output? Astronomically, impossibly small. It's designed to be absolutely, perfectly unique. Unbreakable. Tamper-proof. That's the promise, isn't it? But how often do we truly, deeply question the foundations of these digital fortresses? Your money, your secrets, your very identity online, all resting on this unseen, complex mathematical shield. Are we certain it's as impervious as we're told? We trust our entire digital existence to algorithms like SHA-256. They are the unseen guardians of our modern world. But what if this legendary shield, this cryptographic bedrock, holds a flaw, a microscopic crack that no one has yet discovered? And what if, one day, someone does find it? What then becomes of everything we hold digitally dear? Last time, we touched on the digital fortresses protecting our lives, but how exactly do they stand so strong? Today, we dive deeper into SHA-256, a name whispered with reverence, almost like an unbreakable spell. What makes it so utterly impenetrable, or so we believe? Imagine a lock so complex, the only way to open it without the key is to try every single possible combination. This isn't just about trying a few hundred, or a few thousand, we're talking about brute force. A relentless, exhaustive search through every imaginable sequence of bits and bytes. SHA-256 works with a staggering number of possibilities, specifically, 2 to the power of 256. To put that into perspective, it's a number so vast, so unfathomably huge, that our minds struggle to grasp its sheer scale. Consider this, the estimated number of atoms in the entire observable universe is somewhere around 10 to the power of 80. That's a 1 followed by 80 zeros. The number of possible SHA-256 combinations is greater than the number of atoms in the entire universe squared. Trying every single one would literally take longer than the age of the universe itself, multiplied by trillions of lifetimes. So, for all practical purposes, SHA-256 is an impenetrable shield. A digital fortress so robust, it seems utterly, definitively, impossible to crack. We rest easy, trusting in this mathematical leviathan. But history, my friends, has a peculiar way of laughing at the word impossible. Time and again, what was once deemed unbreakable, from ancient ciphers to supposedly perfect codes, eventually yielded. Every great wall has its weak point, every intricate lock, a subtle flaw awaiting discovery. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is our current understanding of SHA-256 truly complete? Are we so certain there isn't some hidden mathematical shortcut, some elegant, unexpected vulnerability lurking within those trillions upon trillions of combinations, just waiting for the right mind to uncover it? What if, within this infinite ocean of possibilities, there is a secret door, a pathway we haven't even conceived of yet? What if, one day, a lone genius, or an unforeseen technological leap, finally finds that hidden key and unlocks something that shatters the very foundations of our digital world? The thought is both terrifying and undeniably exhilarating. And that is where the true mystery lies. For decades, we've lived under the comforting illusion of digital invincibility. Our online lives, our finances, our most sensitive secrets, all safeguarded by an impenetrable wall of code. We sleep soundly, knowing our data is locked away, utterly secure. Or is it? But deep within a network of clandestine laboratories, in the hushed glow of cryogenic chambers and laser arrays, something far more sinister than a mere sci-fi fantasy is being constructed. This isn't a future dream, it's a present-day nightmare taking shape. A device, whispered about in hushed tones, that could rewrite the very rules of reality as we know it. This isn't about mere hacking. This is about dismantling the fundamental pillars of our digital existence. Take something like SHA-256. The bedrock of Bitcoin, the guardian of countless transactions, the shield protecting your bank account. It's designed to be virtually unbreakable by any conventional computer. Except, a quantum computer could tear through SHA-256 like paper. Imagine, for a moment, that impossible fortress, suddenly crumbling. Every unhackable system, every secure transaction, every private message, exposed. Not in 100 years, but potentially, in just a few. The implications stretch far beyond your cryptocurrency wallet. We're talking about the collapse of global banking systems, the decimation of national security infrastructure, the wholesale theft of state secrets. This isn't just a threat to digital assets, it's a threat to sovereignty, to stability, to the very fabric of society. And the most terrifying part? This isn't a shared, open research project. This is an underground arms race. Who is closest to achieving this power? Which nation, which shadowy corporation, which rogue actor is winning the quantum race? The one who controls this technology, controls everything. The battlefield of the future isn't fought with tanks and bombs, it's fought in the digital realm. A silent, unseen war, where the ultimate weapon is rapidly nearing completion. So, will this quantum revolution be the end of SHA-256? Or is this just the beginning? And most importantly, when the gates of this new world open, what will be the fate of your money, your privacy? Will you remain safe, or will you suddenly become an ordinary victim, losing everything? We've journeyed through the digital cosmos, witnessing wonders and horrors. But as we reach the precipice, one chilling question remains: against the relentless march of technological advancement, does humanity truly stand a chance? At the heart of our digital fortress lies SHA-256, the cryptographic algorithm underpinning everything from secure communications to the very existence of Bitcoin. For decades, it's been deemed unbreakable, a digital bedrock. But what if that bedrock isn't as solid as we believe? The debate rages. On one side, the purists, SHA-256 is mathematically robust, a fortress against all known attacks. On the other, the pragmatists, everything has an end. A digital clock ticking, towards what? Enter the glimmer of hope, post-quantum cryptography. Algorithms designed to withstand the theoretical might of quantum computers. Nations and institutions are pouring resources into this, a desperate race against an unseen adversary. But is it enough? And what of Bitcoin? If SHA-256 falls, its very ledger, its immutable history, could be rewritten, leaving trillions in chaos. A hard fork might be the only option, a messy, uncertain split that could fracture the entire network, leaving users stranded, their digital gold worthless. Imagine the panic, the scramble. Because here's the terrifying truth: while experts argue, the average person is completely exposed. Our life savings, our identities, our entire digital existence rests on these algorithms we barely understand, in a war we never asked to fight. Who do you trust? What will you do to protect your future? This isn't just about a hash function, it's about the very fabric of our digital civilization, our global economy, our freedom. The fight for cryptographic security is, in essence, the fight for humanity's digital future. Peki bu bitmayan savasta kim galip jelasek? SHA-256, Tarihin Tazlu Saiful Arena Mi Karasakak, Yaksa Insanlik, Jelasijan and Bayak Tadadin Karsi Koimei Basarakak Mi? Ven kan alisai soru, Akaba biz bu algorithmia sak mu govendik? Yaksa daha Bayak, sak daha Bayak Bursur, bu Kirilamaz, Denalan Kailnin Devarlaran and Ardinda Mi Gizli? Ve Agar Oilies, O Sir Asiga Siktajinda Dunya Nasal Bur Uralakak?